Hello Hornets, I'm Dominic Buccirosso.
And I'm Ray Jenkins. This week, we cover the girls' basketball team on Game of the Week, a player profile on varsity hockey player Brendan Warwinsky, and a spotlight on the esports team.
All of this and more on this episode of Hornet Nation.
Our varsity girls basketball team got off to a strong start this season, winning their first game 51-37 against Seaholm High School.
Jackson Stahl gives us an inside look on this edition of Game of the Week.
The girls basketball team has had very successful seasons over the last few years, and they are looking to take a step further. I had a chance to go to their season opener this year against Seaholm High School, and they did not disappoint. It was a slow start for the Hornets as they trailed 14-10 at the end of the first quarter. Freshman Hallie Powell sparked the swing offense with a transition three. This was the first basket of her high school career. Powell then, with a nice take to the basket on the next possession, to give the Hornets their first lead of the game. Hallie put up 13 points in her varsity debut. Coming out of halftime with a 1-point lead, the Hornets really took control of the game in the third quarter. Senior Grace Roth, with a big three, pushed the Salene's lead to double digits. Grace finished this game with a career-high 10 points on the night. The biggest performance of the night, however, came from Wayne State commit Kira Ream. Kira connected on 5 3-pointers and ended the game with 20 points. Kira and senior Caden Maiden iced the game late, going for a perfect 8 for 8 from the free-throw line to end the final minutes. The Hornets defeated Seaholm 51-37. We talked with Kira Ream post-game.
Well, this is your first one of the season, after your first game of the season. How are you going to continue this win streak and go super far?
It definitely starts in practice. We'll definitely carry this energy and this excitement into practice and tackle every day like it's a game, and we'll just come with that championship mentality.
The girls' team is looking to have another great season, and they started off with this dominated win. Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Jackson Stahl. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Jackson. It's great to see the girls already doing so well at the start of their season.
The next girls' varsity basketball game is this Friday, December 13th at 7 o'clock at Monroe High School. Be sure to show out to support our Hornets. Next up, we're going to shift gears and take a look at our hockey team, specifically senior Brendan Warwinsky.
Brendan has been playing hockey since elementary school, so we wanted to get an inside look into his process and his skill. Aiden Burton brings us more on this edition of Player Profile.
Hello Hornets. On this episode of Player Profile, we interview Brendan Warwinsky, a senior on our boys' varsity ice hockey team. We get to know him a little bit better as a hockey player and his journey.
Yeah, so I'm a goalie on the varsity team, and I've been playing for 10 years, and I've been playing on the varsity team for 2 now.
Even with a vast amount of experience in the sport, the goalie position is still tough to play. It takes a lot of concentration and technique.
I just kind of came in a goalie one time and just kind of stuck with it. So I've been playing goalie for 8 years. So it's been a ride, it's been fun.
Brendan works very hard to excel at playing goalie through his off-season training.
We were in a fall league and just trying to get our feet back under us from the summer. A lot of weight room, so that was nice, just getting us stronger, getting us faster. And that's been helping in the season. Our legs aren't as sore and we're just playing faster, just trying to be the best to our abilities.
From the workouts to the practices, Brendan and his teammates have been through thick and thin together, strengthening their bond.
It's been a good one. I like our guys. It's good, tight-knit. We're all close, and there's not really any outliers. We're kind of a younger team. I think that helps. So it's just I'm trying to be a leader and trying to get guys to want to be with us and everything. So it's just trying to incorporate others. But overall, it's been good. Being
a senior, he's had his taste of high school hockey, and one last ride can be bittersweet.
It's my senior year, so I just want to have fun with it, just trying to do my best possible to win and trying to, get the guys up and just being a role model for the team and just trying to have fun with it, try to go as far as we can.
With the recent successes of Salene hockey over the last few seasons, it creates big shoes, or in this case, skates for Brendan and his teammates to fill.
I think the big one on our plate is winning the conference again. We've won it the past 3 years we're trying to make it a good fourth. So just trying to keep everything, being the top of our conference, and then carrying that into playoffs and getting a regional win. So I think that is like our main team goal.
Through all of this, it's clear and easy to see Brennan's dedication to the sport and the leadership he brings to his teammates can help lead the Hornets to a 4th straight conference championship and hopefully a deep run in the postseason. That's it for this edition of Player Profile. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Aiden. It really is amazing to see an athlete's commitment and evolution through their time playing a sport. We hope to see you all at the next hockey game.
In the meantime, the varsity wrestling team has their second SEC dual meet tomorrow at home against Ann Arbor Huron. It starts at 5:30, so make sure you're there.
Esports is an area of competitive play that has been steadily growing these past few years, so it was only a matter of time before esports finally made their way to Saline.
So for the first time in Hornet Nation history, Nick Roman will take an in-depth look at the Saline esports team.
How would you like a chance to win up to $6.2 million just by playing a video game? Those are the total earnings from Valorant, one of the largest games in the world.
It takes a lot of mental energy. It still has that same competition that normal sports provide. It doesn't give you the physical aspect of it, but I think the mental aspect is where it's at in the whole competitive part of it. And it does take a lot of time and skill to actually be good at the games. I know some people probably think that it's luck-based or just doesn't really take much skill because all you do is sit down and play on a controller or keyboard.
When somebody approaches me and says that esports isn't a real sport, I bring up the idea that it's one of the fastest growing sports and one of the highest rates of scholarships.
You can get a scholarship from a lot of different colleges. I know there's actually there's multiple students that already have scholarships.
We have a student who's currently signing a $10,000 a year scholarship to compete at Adrian College. I currently have 2 students on scholarship at Michigan Tech right now who are competing for the Huskies right now.
Esports has lots of scholarship opportunities, but there's more emotional benefits as well.
I think it's had a positive impact on both my life and the life of my athletes. I think it's been great to bring them all in and have a unified team, have them learn what it means to be a teammate.
Normally when I'm playing video games at home, I don't really do it with the intention to work with my my friends. We kind of just all play for fun with each other. But now you kind of have to work as a team and make sure that all your teammates are doing good in the race and not just you.
The esports team is rapidly growing and seeing immediate success, having just competed in Lansing for states.
In my opinion, we compete every day in life, and esports is no different, and it brings out the best in a lot of us.
Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Nick Roman. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Nick. It's really great to see a new program already thriving this much this early in its existence. This past weekend, our esports team took home their first state championship win in program history in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Our Valorant teams took 2nd and 4th in the state, and our Super Smash Bros. Team finished 8th. For anyone interested in joining the esports team, talk to Mr. Vassiloff in room 202. Their next season starts this spring. And that's all for this show. Tune in next time for an In Their Shoes on girls bowling, a season preview on wrestling featuring Steve Campbell, and a new segment with the athletic director on coaching positions.
Be sure to follow @SaleneVideo on Instagram and YouTube for show updates and behind-the-scenes content. Have a great day, Hornets.
Ball game.